What's going on, YouTube? It's James with Shire Fantasy Battle Report. Got another battle report for you today. It is Buckeye Battles 2019, round number 4. Guys, what's going on? It is James the Shyhammer Silva. Alright, guys. Got a game against Mr. Team Canada, Mathis here. And Mathis, the first time he told me his name, the first person I thought of was Mr. Mathis Seaworth. And he's like, no, it's not that Mathis, it's Maths. Anyways, so, let's go over what he has. Let's go over what I have. Let's go over this fucking game. Alright, first off right here, this is basically an overview of his army. That's a picture of half of him because I didn't take a picture of his face for some goddamn reason. He is playing Infernal Dwarves, an Infernal Dwarf army, and this is honestly the last table at Buckeyes. If you guys haven't been catching up with my games, Buckeyes, I am getting my ass kicked. I am getting my ass kicked. I had a round 1 failed Swift stride charge into a flank on a 7. Cost me the game because I could have got a 20-0 there, at least a 15-5, but nah, fuck it. Game 2, I couldn't make a fucking goddamn terror check for the life of me, and a panic check. For some reason, whenever I took a panic check, I got a double 6. Just that's what it rolls. Okay. Apparently, I've been told that those are just common averages. That's just average rolls. That shit happens, but we'll see how that goes. Anyways, game 3, I ended up getting a 10-10 because I thought my Savage Orcs could fight off 12 Bruisers. The answer was no, they could not. Not when the Bruisers have magic buffs. That's the answer. Alright, so after that, let's go over to this game right here. This is my opponent. Basically, over on the left side, he has a unit. It's a flamethrower unit inside the ruins. He has a tank. He has 2 to 3 units of blunderbuss. I think 2 of them are blunderbusses. One of them is just a citadel guard unit, and one of them's an immortal block. The immortal block has his general, which is a prophet, with, I want to say it was pyro or alchemy, I forgot. And then his BSB is in the unit of Citadel Guard with hand weapon shields. He has 2 rocket batteries. I believe they are on the hill. He has a Hobgoblin hero on a wolf. He has another flamethrower, and then he has a Kadim Titan on the right side. Basically, here's a better picture, and here's a better picture of this stuff and this side. Now, basically, I take first turn. I believe I take first turn. It looks like I did. So what ends up happening is we're playing secure target. So we have the 2 points. Oh no, we're playing Spoils of War. Spoils of War. You can see there's 1 in the middle and 2 on the sides. I put my goblins on the left side with bows because there really wasn't much over there, and I was just gonna sneak over and grab it and take it away. I kept my pyromancy way the fuck back so I don't get shot with rockets, all that kind of shit. And he's actually not pyromancy. I took him as thaumaturgy today because I had essence of the free mind, so I took him as thaumaturgy. And then I got the K-Pack that's being threatened by the damn the steam tank and the rocket batteries. As for the other units, they're just basically all in the center. I'm gonna have to just deal with that giant unit in the middle. Let's go over turn 1. Orcs and Goblins. Orcs and Goblins, turn 1. I go ahead and I don't even really Vanguard. I kind of just move up a little bit, but more or less magic. We got an 8 on the Flux. Or is it his turn? Is he moving? No, he's not moving. It's my turn. I got a 7 on the Flux. Go ahead and I do a Wrath of God. Now, I do miscast this. And since it's Thaumaturgy and I roll triple 4s, it's basically triple 5s. So I'm going to take a wound, which isn't horrible. Get the Wrath of God off. And I'm going to go ahead and put it down right on his hill. I don't have the picture of the hill, but you know it's there. Go ahead and I do a Twisted Effigy. Goes off, makes these guys not shoot for a turn. My Doom Diver is going to start off my shooting phase, and I only put on 1 wound onto his rocket battery. He also has a unit of, it looks like dogs there, just like a unit of 5 dogs. Let's go into turn 1, Infernal Dwarves. Excuse me. Infernal Dwarves, turn 1. Don't have his movement. I guess this is his movement here. I'll get into his magic in a second. His Kadim Titan's coming up my right flank. Basically, my general's hiding behind the hill because I don't want to get shot by his damn rocket batteries. But everything else is just kind of moving forward. His immortals really don't give a fuck. But not only that, but his prophet wants to get close enough where he could do magic at me. The one thing about Infernal Dwarves, if you guys don't know, is they have A, access to alchemy, so basically they're going to make you flammable. B is the Icon of Infernal. Hurts like a motherfucker. Every single cast he does, they're going to do a D3 fireball into a unit. Now, first off, all my units are naked. Second off, if he makes me flammable, shit's just going to go. It's going to wound because I'm flammable. So he goes ahead and he does the H spell, and the H spell makes this unit flammable. He goes ahead and he does this like a D6 fireball into these guys, or a D3 fireball into these guys. Only kills one because this unit actually had upgraded armor, just because they had 5 points extra. But he does kill another one, I believe, in the shooting, but causes a panic. They run. It's not going to be a big issue at the moment. He's going to continue nuking these guys. He kills off 3 of my... He actually killed off 7 of my savages. Don't know where the other ones went. It looks like he's just been hitting them with the attribute. And then after magic, the comet comes down! Holy shit! Oh, Koopa, you fat fuck. I even grabbed the Koopa dice and I was like, Koopa, you motherfucker, fat fuck. You better let this comet come on down. And boom! It took out the Hobgoblin hero. It took out at least 7 of his Immortals and Citadel Guard. It took out the rocket battery. The other rocket batteries wounded to shit, and we're going to go into turn 2. Orcs and Goblins. Orcs and Goblins turn 2. I use this as a sign from the Orc gods, and from the Foot gods, I should say. And my Foot Clan, the Savage Orcs, are just going to go ahead and move on up. They're going straight for the Immortal block. I'm like, fuck it. I blew up the right side. Might as well take it on. Now, I left the squigs kind of angled like so because I'm just waiting for that Kadim Titan. My units do rally in the back. My dogs, obviously. And my dogs are just sitting in the back lines at the moment. And basically, everybody else moves up. The one problem I'm having is that damn steam tank is protecting his left flank. I can't do shit about it. Alright, magic... I got a 5 on the flux. Go ahead and I do a twisted effigy on these guys, make them -2 to using his magic. So it's going to make his magic a lot less effective. Go ahead and I do Wrath of God and Bewitching Glare, and I go ahead and I drop the Wrath of God off right here. Shooting, I'm going to shoot into his Immortals. I end up doing a wound, which that's pretty funny actually. And it's going to start off turn 2. Turn 2! Infernal Dwarves. Now guys, while he was moving, I decided to take a little bathroom break. As I was going through the bathroom break, I decided to walk by my friend John Oak's game, and I gotta show you this picture. I took this picture at this turn. It's a picture between John Oakes and Kenyon Duncan, and as you can see, they're fighting for the Battle of the Greys. Whose Grey army's more superior? I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Everything's so gray. Alright. Everything was petrified into stone. Anyways, let's go over our game here. So, his dogs are still alive, actually. That's pretty interesting. His dogs walk in front of my squigs. His flamethrower, his flamethrower on the hill is just trying to position himself so he could get closer and do some damage. And magic, he got a 4 in the flux, goes ahead. Don't know what I did here. I don't really have much. I think he didn't really get to do too much because he got the twisted effigy. I got the twisted effigy off. As you can see, my comet did not come down. I'm gonna go ahead and move that clock up to 2. His flamethrower goes and ends up shooting at my savages, but doesn't do anything. The blunderbusses go. They end up killing off 4 of my guys, and that's it for his turn. Let's go start off Orcs and Goblins turn number 3. I'm going to give you guys a 5-second warning on a 5, 4, 3, 2, walk! I'm going to charge in. Boom! Savages go straight into the Immortal block. Fuck this fucking Immortal block. Fuck them up their fucking stupid asses. That's what I say. Alright! So, I move my Wolf Riders to chaff his Kadim Titan. I keep my general in range of those fucking guys, so that way I can move up my squigs a little bit more comfortably. Squigs don't have to give a fuck, because even if I go in the forest, I'll be fine. But as long as my rear is protected, if he does charge into the damn dogs, he's gonna, turn and wheel and go the wrong way. Not only that, it gives me a couple turns to shoot my Doom Divers into him, gives me a couple turns to shoot magic into him, all that jazz, right? Now, yeah, the left side got K-Pack still really, at some point I decided there's no point in me just holding the stalemate against the stupid tank. The tank is just going to move up and shoot eventually. And my Bazooka and the Horde just kind of move up towards the center to start picking wounds at the other units that the Savages are not going to be at. Basically, the Savages are on their own. The way I look at it, the Savages are pretty much on their own. Everybody else is too far, but he left me that charge. My plan, to be honest, is just to assassinate that fucking wizard. If I could assassinate that wizard, the Immortals won't be bodyguarding. B, I can stop the fucking nukes. The nukes are gonna kill me to death, you know? Alright, there goes the Shy Ambulance, by the way, guys. And Magic. Magic got a 3 on the Flux. Alright, got a 3 on the Flux. Go ahead and I do a Cleansing Fire onto my Savages. I get it at a Strength 5. Go ahead and I do a Smite the Unbeliever, and I get it off onto these freaking Infernal Immortals. My Doom Diver's gonna start to shoot it off. As you can see, my chariot broke into a piece there. Fucking Kaiser. Anyways, Doom Diver shoots. Ends up killing off the Flamethrower. Other Doom Diver shoots. I think I just failed to kill the Kadim Titan over your close combat. Woo! I figured out what I'm gonna do. I'm not getting that many attacks. If I kill, just say I kill 12 of these guys. If I don't kill all of them, there's going to be one guy left, and he's gonna be stubborn. I don't want him to be stubborn. I want to kill him. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I use like 9 attacks, like legit 9 attacks, and I did like the math in my head, which is fucking hilarious. I was like 9 attacks. If I'm lucky, he doesn't make any ward saves, I kill him. Right? I fucking get 3 wounds. He didn't make any ward saves. I killed him. Exactly what I thought would happen. Holy shit! Holy shit! Then I go into the freaking Immortals and end up killing off. Look at that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 Immortals. I win combat. He's going to run. I'm still Swift Stride because it's the Wog turn, and I'm going to go ahead and overrun. I overrun into the flank of his Citadel Guard here, or his Blunderbuss unit, and holy shit. It's going to start off his turn. Infernal Dwarves turn 3. Infernal Dwarves turn 3. He's going to charge his damn Kadim Titan, who failed a Frenzy check, into the dogs. I roll the dice. Now, again, I'm Leadership 10. And what do? I roll fucking 12 again! Fuck you! Fuck you! And you know what? Especially to Andrew Hetz, who fucking had to put a comment saying that it's an average dice roll. Dude, you fail 3 freaking panic checks on a 12. A 12! And you tell me exactly what you think. Alright? That is not some average dice shit. That is not. And again, it was a Koopa dice, but this time it was a Buckeye dice that freaking sabotaged me. God damn it! So they're going to run. He's going to redirect. He redirects right into the fucking rear of my squigs, which are in the damn forest. Comet does not come down. I think this was my magic phase, or the comet didn't come down on his phase. Yeah, this is his phase. So comet did not come down. I'm going up on the 4 on the fucking timer clock there. And as you can see, he's just kind of moving towards the Savages with the tank, and his BSB's unit turns around. And close combat, where the hell? No, we're still going to Magic. Magic was turn 7 on the Flux. Nothing happens. Shooting, he's going to shoot into my Goblins here. He kills off 2. The Flamethrower is going to shoot, and I think it kills 1 extra Goblin here. Over here, close combat, my Savages wipe out the freaking Blunderbuss unit. I'm going to overrun, but I overrun a pathetic 3 inches. Alright. Over here, close combat, my squigs actually do a couple wounds onto his fucking guy. 2 wounds to be exact. He's gonna go back and he just starts to rack up wounds. I roll to see if I can stick, and I roll, it looks like I rolled a 12. Boom. Alright. The boom did give him another wound, though. So that's cool. Over here, this guy, I think he's just checking to see how far my general is to charge in. Don't really know if I want to charge my general into Kadim Titan, especially if I don't have a Basalt Infusion or a Dragon Gem. Alright, so let's start off turn 4, Orcs and Goblins. Turn 4, Orcs and Goblins. Savage is going to continue the rampage. They're going to go right into that unit. And, of course, they're going to get in. Basically, my general moves up. Now, this was a mistake on my part, because I forgot that he has the steam tank with cannons on it that could kill my general, and he could get really lucky. They do D3 wounds a piece, I believe. I think I have the book open. Let's find out what they do, because that could be a big issue. Shrapnel guns, D6 plus 2 shots. AP3, multi-wounds D3. Yeah, D3 wounds a piece. So he could really just shoot the crap out of my general with those shrapnel guns. And I totally made this mistake of walking right there like, la, la, la. I was more worried about the Kadim Titan than I was about the tank. The tank's looking at my savages. I think that's the big sell, was the fact that the tank was looking the wrong way. So I wasn't thinking he's going for my general. Anyways, I go ahead and I rallied my damn dogs. And I used the other dogs that I had there to chaff his fucking Titan again, basically because I figure I'm gonna make 2 layers of dogs to go through. If he gets through them, I'm gonna charge my K-Pack into his Titan and kill him before he does anything, more or less. Why is this the same picture? Oh, that is the same picture. Okay. Magic. Go ahead and do a Hand of Heaven. Does a wound onto his fucking Titan. Over here, Smite the Unbeliever goes off. Doom Diver's gonna start shooting into his blunderbuss here, kills off 3 of them. Shooting over here, goes into his blunderbuss, kills 2 more. Over here, the comet does come down, and it goes down in 12 inches. 12 inches plus 4. Okay? So that's 16-inch bubble. It actually kills, looks like 6 of my savages, which does hurt. This does fucking hurt, because I needed those 6 savages to do wounds at the moment, because I was going to get a good agility on them. Kills off 2 of his freaking Citadel Guard. Does a wound onto the tank. Kills off whatever the fuck was standing here. I think this was dogs. Does 2 wounds onto my general. Motherfucker. Kills off 6 of my goblins. Holy shit, this comet was brutal. Killed off 6 of his guys. Holy shit. And actually, I think that was close combat. Close combat, I killed off 6 of his guys. Citadel Guard, we ended up sticking there. He's steadfast. Let's go start off turn 4. Infernal Dwarves. Infernal Dwarves turn 4. He turns his damn tank and does exactly what I told you he was going to do. He's going to shoot into my general and do the multi-wounder. So, yeah, sorry, I had some technical difficulties there. But anyways, yeah, like I said, he's just going to go ahead and try shooting to my general. Over here in the rest of his moving, he moves his flamethrowers up to the left side here. And basically, my goblin did take the objective. They're kind of backing up right now. But they are, I believe they're the only ones who actually grabbed the objective, which is pretty funny. Magic, he doesn't really have magic, but let's go into shooting. Shooting, he shoots a couple shots into my general. He gets 2 wounds onto my general. Now, if either of these wounds stick, they could kill my general if they get a D3 2+. So I roll my ward saves. Bink, bink, 6 and 6. Those fucking dice, dojo dice. Holy shit. Whew. All right, over here. Close combat. I'm gonna go ahead and kill off a couple more of his Citadel Guard, but the problem I'm having right now is his BSB is actually kind of stout. And his BSB is killing a couple more of my savages that I am killing of his. Or I'm killing enough of his guys, but basically it's just not enough because he has more bodies than me. I'm stuck there for another round. Let's go into Orcs and Goblins turn 5. Orcs and Goblins turn 5. As you can see, he did charge it to my dogs. He did kill the dogs, and I think my other dogs just... Oh, my other dogs ran up to block the tank. Instead of dealing with the Kadim Titan, my general walks away and walks behind the hill so I don't get shot anymore. Magic. I got a 4 on the power flux. Go ahead. I don't even know what the fuck I did. I think I shot a couple more wounds into his Kadim Titan is all. Baxter did join the K-Pack. I don't remember why. Oh, just so I don't get singled out by that stupid steam tank. Anyways, looks like close combat. I killed off 3 guys here, but he ended up killing off 1 of my guys that were still going to stick there for another round. And it's going to go ahead and start off Orcs and, Infernal Dwarves turn 5. Infernal Dwarves turn 5. He found a sweet spot. He found a spot where he could sneak his fucking Kadim Titan in, doesn't get Doom Divered, and doesn't get hit with the K-Pack. Dead serious. Dead fucking serious. Over here he's going to shoot into the K-Pack. He does 3 wounds, but that's it. Over here his flamethrower backs up. Tries to shoot into these guys. Didn't really kill enough. Over here my guy is still holding. I only have 2 guys left, or 3. I have literally the Champ Musician and the Banner. And I kill another one of these guys. But eventually I think I lose. And turn 6. I think this is the turn. Yeah, they're dead. You can see up there they're dead. Turn 6, I ended up... This is my turn or his turn? I think this was my turn. Yeah, it's my turn. I ended up putting my goblins in bust formation. That way, if he does charge in, I'm going to be steadfast. I do have the BSB still in there, but that's if he tries to attack me, he could kill the BSB. K-Pack just walked out of the way, and basically I just moved my general back here, because even if it's his turn 6 last, he could kill my Doom Diver, he just can't kill my general, which is fine. And basically that's how I'm going to do it. Up there, don't know what's happening. Magic, go ahead and I do a Cleansing Fire, and I ended up doing Smite the Unbeliever. Go ahead and try to do the Hand of Heaven, and he fucking stops it. My Cleansing Fire goes off, and I end up killing the fucking Kadim Titan with a Cleansing Fire. Holy shit. And it's going to start off his turn 6. Turn 6, he does charge it to the dogs that were in the way, just to get those points, but that's it. He told me there was a way to get into my Goblins without that because it's a random mover. So I just put my dogs directly ahead. I don't know why I'm yawning so much, guys. But I did put my dogs exactly where they're at. I couldn't figure out how he was saying it, to be honest, back then, but it didn't matter. Oh, he didn't even bother. He just turned over here just to try to shoot me, to panic me off the table. Didn't happen. And he shot the dogs. And over here he shot into my Goblins. They did not panic. And that is how the game finished. Holy shit. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed that game. I actually ended up with a win. I'm off the bottom tables. I'm going off to the low bottom tables. Man. It was interesting. I didn't take as many points as I thought I did. The Savages did go on a rampage, and the Savages easily get the MVP award, even though Baxter, the Thaumaturgiac, decided to play this game. Baxter ended up taking 1,300 points, which was fucking impressive, but the Savages took 1,700 points. They could have took more, but I think the Comet kind of fucked me up a bit. Bazooka and the Horde really didn't do much. They plinked wounds on people. The Squigs did a couple wounds to the Kadim Titan, and the Doom Divers plinked some wounds in. But overall, the majority of the points made were by Baxter and the Savages. Dread didn't do shit except try to keep a leadership bubble. And the K-Pack and the squad didn't do shit except for hold the objective and hold Baxter, more or less. Anyways, gonna go into my last game. Like I said, I kind of bounced back with that one game. That was like I want to say like a 17 or 18 point victory, plus my original 10 plus 4. I'm at 31 points, which is god awful. It's fucking horrible. It's fucking horrible. I know it is. But we're going into the last game. Maybe I could just like bounce up with the last guy. Here's a quick overview of who it is. This is a highborn elf army, very close combat oriented, and yeah, I am looking forward to getting this game out to you guys because it's close combat high elves. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy this game. I enjoyed making it. If you guys do like it, hit like, share, and subscribe. And I will be putting up more videos as soon as I can make them. Besides that, I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys like my videos, you could always, if you'd like to show further support, you could always go to my Patreon. I'm going to leave the link down below. Gave you the MVP. Gave you who's coming up next. I got one more Buckeye game coming up to you guys. Then I have a game against Jeff Durham, a game against Luke Nickel, and a game against Joel Flint. I'm going to try to get you guys out this week. Overall, I've been practicing a lot for ETC, so a lot of my games have been sharpening up my tool set more or less. I told Phil Carl that yesterday that I'm basically sharpening like my pencil, but it really does help. A lot of the games that I've been playing really does help. It's teaching me a lot of things that I used to know, things that I got to get better at, and also just being a smarter player in general, making wiser choices, stop giving up stupid charges and giving up easy bunkers and stuff like that. I'm really excited about ETC, guys. It's coming up on me, like right now it's Wednesday the 24th, so I got literally like a week and 2 days before I leave for ETC, which is just pretty intimidating, actually. Not for ETC, but just the fact that I have to hurry up and do a lot of stuff before. But yeah, I'm excited. So I'm hoping to get you guys this video out today. And sometimes the edit and putting it up on YouTube does take a little longer for me. Yeah, I hope that helps out, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you next time with more Shyhammer content. Peace.